All right, man. So listen, I'm gonna try my best not to be harsh, man. All right, because I'm in China, but I feel like I'm gonna have to come down to the hood. So if I come down to the hood in my expression, bear with me. If it's too harsh for you, I understand. You don't want to hear certain kind of derogatory terms. It's not gonna be that bad, but you know, you may not like it. You can please exit off the stage right now. I totally understand. No hard feelings. All right, no hard feelings. Okay. And so that question that's asked, why should women trust me? And this is in regards, of course, to what I call the dragon heart love practice, or the dragon heart healing love practice. Okay. And so, the second part of the question is the better question of why do they, right? Is because I'm that nigga. Listen, seriously though, for real, because this shit is really, to a degree, it's irritating. Because when shit is like, to me, common sense, right, and people get stuck, I get irritated. I ain't gonna lie about it, okay? But this is what I get irritated about. So when I say something like, hey, we need to practice love. We need to actually get into a healing love practice with intention. And we set up these impromptu freestyle situations where we could just get together and talk on the phone and just have conversation organically and just start going through the process of our emotions. And you want somebody to check on you. Hey baby, what's going on? You good today? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? What you making for dinner, man? I'm about to come over there and give you a kiss. But you ain't coming over shit because you hundreds of thousands of miles away, right? The goal is to start working through our shit. So when we say something like practice, and you get hung up, usually women, you get hung up on the word practice. Oh no, I want the real thing. I don't want to practice. I want the real shit. We all want the real shit. All right? And see, I'm tempering myself. I'm tempering myself here. Because this is why the manosphere is so pissed off with women, is because, and I understand this, you should have a worthy man who you give your trust and faith to. But you don't even really know who a worthy one is to a degree because you're so goddamn rebellious. You're so goddamn masculine in your own approach that you ain't even in a position to allow yourself to simply listen, hear, and accept the instruction. Now, since everything for you, of course, everything ain't gonna be for you. And so the question becomes, okay, then, all right, who is this person that you feel? Because here's the thing for women. Y'all want to feel safe. But what I tell y'all, see, that actually denotes you in a state of fear already. A woman needs a safe space. I know she needs a safe space. Absolutely. I'm very aware that she needs a safe space, right? Okay, so that means what? If you don't feel safe, what do that mean? There's a state of fear, a state of alertness, a state of danger, right? You in a whole nother frequency. How the hell you don't feel safe, but you can give love? You can't give love and not feel safe, right? That's the whole purpose of why you need to feel safe. But you need to understand what your state of being is, since you're not in the state of giving love, since you don't feel safe. Security cat, right? You need to understand that shit, right? And then probably the shit you're watching on TV reinforces it and all that bullshit, right? But you got to understand that. So now when somebody that's going to come and want to put you up under their wing and provide that covering for you and whatnot, and that's why men are asking questions like, what you bring to the table? I am the table. Shut your ass up. How you the damn table? How? Simply asking you, hey, when we come together, what would be our contribution as a whole? This is what I'll bring. What do you? I am that. Wrong answer. Right? Wrong answer. Right? And see, the ones who answer the question like that, at the core, I'm gonna take it like this. It's because you really just want to be in your feminine, which requires you not to have to make a contribution, an external contribution. And there's nothing wrong with that, baby. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's not how you articulate that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. but it's not how you articulate that. Okay? All right? And so I am telling you from a perspective of one, I'm a spiritual cat, right? Like, you got to be spiritually connected. Meaning, I'm going to always go back to the woman in her menstrual cycle and the moon. Well, the zodiac, no, shut up. When you understand this, then it's no way that you shouldn't know the basic laws of this place that we live in. It's about to be the fall equinox tomorrow, September 23rd. We about to go into the fall season, and you about to start dressing different and buying different clothes. Even if you don't buy nothing, you about to switch your wardrobe up because the energy is changing, which has an effect on how you dress. So don't tell me nothing about why we shouldn't understand the damn cosmos. The very basic 12 signs. Its basic function and how we relate to them. Let's take it a step further. Who said Capricorn and Libra gets along? Jeezy and what's her name? Jenny Ma. Who said that? Because it don't. As I proved in the video, it don't. Those two do not go. Okay? Now you can have some other factors going on that'll override that one negative, but in this case, they didn't. They had a whole bunch of negatives, which proves, oh, you won't even last 2 years. Okay? Whatever it was, you ain't gonna last 3. I know it was less than 3, right? You ain't gonna even last that long. Come on, man. This is like, I'm telling you, Capricorn and Libra is a no-go. Okay? It's called a square. Okay? So you have to understand this. So as a woman, if you don't understand this, this is the thing. They say women are more in tune with nature than men. I can give them that because I look at the moon, and the ones that's on the moon cycle, when the moon come back in the same sign, their menstrual cycle starts. That's actually showing you a correspondence to your reproduction system. In fact, if a woman gets pregnant, a couple gets pregnant and conceive, if they go full term 10 months later, the moon will be in the same phase. So now the moon absolutely is in synchronicity and correspondence to our reproductive systems, especially the feminine reproduction system. But you don't know this. You out of pocket. Why take me as a man? See, this is the point. Why do it take me as a man to come and put you up on your feminine universal cycle to let you know what's going on, and you ain't got to use an app? Now I'm afraid Sanford you big dummy. Huh? Why? Why as a man I gotta come? But see, listen, I get it. And this is what I'm saying. Every man ain't worthy of your goddamn attention. I get that, baby. I do. But when the question is asked to me, no. We're going to reverse that. Because you fucking with a nigga that's going to put you up on heaven. For real. And so now that I put you up on synchronicity with your physical body and a heavenly body, and you don't know this, why should I allow you into my motherfucking mental space? Why? And your big grown ass got daddy issues, you got mommy issues, you got relationship issues, you got abandonment issues, you got all kind of emotional issues. Why should a heavenly man that is clearly know what the hell he talking about, right? I'll sit up here and look at some shit and be like, hey, start playing the lottery, really start getting your mind into the more money thing, because you in your money part of the year right now. You don't even know that, right? And this could be meant for men. Women, next thing you know, it'd be a testimonial. Yo, bro, hey, bro, I just came up. You told me to be on my money. I was on my money shit. I just got a job. Man, I just got a raise, a promotion at my job. Yeah, because you in that cycle right now, right? So now I'm saying this to say, like, yo, shut up. Listen to what I'm telling you. Because I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to put you up on game. right? Now I'm just gonna talk my shit, but it's the truth. I know that you want to be with me so much that it hurts you that you can't be. Okay? I understand that. I do. But this ain't what this is about. This is about, whoa, is there some truth to what I'm saying with these universal principles and the correspondence with the human body? One. Two, wait a minute. God damn it, I'm 40, 30, 50, going, relationships, all fail, because I'm here today, all fail. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. In fact, I don't need, obviously that means you don't know how to pick. So then when I say, oh, do you have a compatibility system to be able to determine if you should even waste your time with a person before you go out on a date and figure out, so tell me about yourself. There's something else that you can look at to be able to foresee if this is a positive relationship or a negative relationship before you even go waste your time. And that's understanding this astro science. And that's what I like to teach people in my Patreon, right? Like really understand this shit, especially women. And the men, you obviously we need it too, right? But I'm telling the women is because the way that your natural biology is with the emotional aspect of yourself, relationships fuck you up more than they fuck us up. Okay? Y'all have way more emotional hindrances when it comes to failing relationships or failed relationships than men do. Okay? Man is automatically made to be outbound. Go, 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 go. And it's not that he's not affected, because trust me, he could be on a cycle of destruction and not even know. He like a little fucking tornado and hurricane out here creating destruction in his path and don't even know it, right? The difference is y'all know it and y'all get stuck and won't even give yourself the chance to even express. So when I say something like love practice, don't be so, boy, I'm biting my tongue. Don't be so stupid. Don't be so stupid to be like, practice. I want the real thing. Of course, we all want the real thing. Practice is fake. Okay, correct. But when I say, oh, love rehearsal, oh, okay, yeah, I can just act. It's the same thing, dummy. The same thing, right? So we all want to be in a better state. But as with anything, to get great, you do have to practice. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. You're going to have to practice. So when we create this impromptu role play, it's for us to get it out of our system. We got so much emotional baggage. Listen, man. Listen. We've been through some shit as human beings. I know of a story, and I hope one day she'll tell her story. But man, I'm talking about, man, as men, women that had guns pulled out on them, forced to tell a lie just to accommodate this nigga's, what's the word I'm looking for? Insecurity or allegation, his own thought in his head, right? It's fucked up. I got a homie who, y'all know her. She even told the story before, but you got a homie who, she was on college campus, and her friend's boyfriend came and picked him up, took him to the woods, killed the friend, shot her in the head. But good thing she had that goddamn wig on, because the wig stopped some of that. And she's here today to tell that story, and he thought he motherfucking killed her ass too. So it's a lot of traumatic shit that ain't been out here. But when I'm saying practice, right? I'll give you a case in point. Never forget, man, we was in Atlanta. She came down and shit, and we was in the whip, and we got in the car. We was going somewhere and shit, and she started freaking out. Where the fuck are we going? Y'all stop the motherfucking car. Like that. Like, yo, what's going on? Come to find out, she had that experience, right? And this ain't no romantic shit at all. We just talking about, she's a reader, but she had that experience before. And it's like, yo, that's crazy. She had a flashback, and that shit is real. So when I say practice, I'm saying what type of man, and this is what we got a man to fuck up, right? like, what type of man can see that and be like, yo, baby, listen, I got you. And what I want to do is I want to put you in the car and we're just going to drive through the woods. I'm going to hold your hand while I'm driving, right? Start going in the setting where the trauma exists, but now your protector is right next to you and with you, so you can recondition your mind, okay? Recondition your mind and associate, especially when the masculine energy was the problem in the environment, now you can associate a masculine energy with your solution. This is like physical therapy. Fuck all that, and I'm just gonna say it, fuck all that. You're gonna sit there and theorize about it. Yeah, you can have the theory, but then when you go to a similar environment, all that theory shit go out the window. Like, this shit has to be like somebody who's crippled, who has to learn how to walk again. It ain't like visualization by itself ain't gonna get it. You're gonna have to visualize along with doing the physical work. And that's why the studies always show people who do visualization with actualization have better results than people who just do visualization. And people with visualization can actually have greater results than people with no visualization. Okay? All right? So, I hope that answers the question. And let me be clear too. Because see, let me be clear. The program is deep. What the programming for men is, men are destructive and they kill each other, and bitches is hoes, and we don't really got no, they think they don't got no love for women, but they really do. But they miseducated. I don't make it a point to try to educate men. I don't. I don't have a fetish for men. Fuck them. If you ain't on what I'm on, fuck them. And I don't spend my spare time watching grown men on TV play with balls. I'm not that nigga. I got too much going on. I write out manuals and different things to do to help myself and people who understand what I'm talking about evolve and watch grown men play with balls. You understand what I'm saying? And so, fuck them. All right? Now, women, again, your situation is different. It's very different. All right? Very different. Because you are really you're the last hope that we really have, per se. You're the final gateway to the survival of the species, right? Because see, he can impregnate you and he get it wrong and he go to fuck off, and now you stuck. And now this baby comes up with you. And now what you put in the environment, because this nigga done got ghosts. Because he's on an animalistic plane like some animals do. Some animals get ghosts, like reptiles, they get ghosts, right? So he's in the reptilian part of the brain in this evolution, although a human. All right, then there's some mammals that is, hey, we're going to rear you up till it's time for you to get on out the nest, right? All right, so you being the final gateway, there's a lot of work that's done with you. And in this work, I am telling you, it's going to be challenging. I know it is. It's even challenging for men that participate in this. I know it's going to be challenging, okay? But once you decide, and it can be, again, with any system that you go into, you have to surrender and allow yourself to go through the process, okay? So what we do over here is saying, hey, we know you're gonna have these emotions, these feelings. It's okay. Verbalize them. That's what your partner is here for, and he is to do the same thing, right? To work through this stuff, okay? It's okay. No matter what it is, it's okay. Get it out. Go. Flow. Ludong. China, we say Ludong. Let's flow. Okay? Let it out. Because it's hindering you. On a lot of levels, it's hindering you. It's in your nerve cells. It's hindering you. You can't even have an orgasm because it's hindering you. You're not even used to being open and free to express that you can't even have an orgasm. That's bad. That's bad, right? And so, again, giving ourselves that permission to be able to be vulnerable. You need a vulnerable partner. For real, of the opposite sex. Because the way nature works is it deals with polarity. Look at the battery terminal. We can consider one side masculine, one side feminine. Light is the life force that exists within all. It could be equivalent to consciousness. So therefore, when you just having vibe, and mind you, I'm not talking about nothing physical. It can be far as, hey, let me walk you into some water and things of that nature, right? But when you just vibing, that electricity is bouncing off the appropriate poles in nature. On the earth, it's called the magnetic South Pole and magnetic North Pole. And it's these magnetic lines circle around to create this energy. That's the beauty of the life force energy when we come in vicinity of one another. Okay? All right? And so I don't know how to say it no other way. You know what I mean? But to answer that question, hey, you behind the scenes, you've seen the responses. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you up on game. You know what I mean? Because I want you to win. Oh, and that's where I was going to. You know what I'm saying? A part of that programming. You know, you can't be jealous. I'm just gonna flat out tell you. It's natural it'll come up. But my practice partner, do he got another partner? Ain't none of your business. For real. It's not. You need to focus on what's in front of you. Focus on what's on your path. The path of life is winding. You keep on thinking about the damn house, daydreaming about the picket white fence, and you ain't paying attention to what's on the road, and your ass done ran off the road and crashed. That's the problem. You're not focused on what is in front of you. Okay? And so when you say some things, I've seen this, I can have a conversation. Imagine this. This is, as a man, this is what the fuck I go through as a man. And I'm gonna tell you, I have a conversation with a woman and she can be going through something, and then let's just say I'll tell her that, well, this is how I help someone. But and it's just the truth, their lower chakra, sex chakra in a sense, is so fixated on me that they don't want to hear nothing about another woman. And I'm like, damn, that's selfish. You so motherfucking selfish that you don't even want to hear another woman / sister who's been in your situation, or worse. In this case, it was way worse, because I'm talking about pistols to the head from a man, way worse than you ever been through. And you don't want to hear how another sister just went through a practice of just conversation and now says, yo, thank you, I'm open to date again. Because I wouldn't have never thought so. I wasn't in that space. You don't even want to hear that because you so fixated on the idea of being real, the real thing with somebody. You a selfish motherfucker. You ain't even qualified to even have a conversation over here. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I really should be like. But no, Mr. Humanitarian guy. You know, I understand where you at. You know, you need, you know what I'm saying? But for real, and I always say this about women. Y'all capacity is deep. Y'all ain't stupid motherfuckers when your nigga cheat on you and you take the nigga back. You just a dumb bitch. No. No. Don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. See, this is what I'm saying. Once you come into really understanding nature and stop acting like nature is an excuse for bad behavior from men, then you're going to come into a different state of being. And I'm not saying that men don't use things and do dumbass shit. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about niggas. I don't deal with niggas. I'm not talking about Mike with the pit bulls, the smoke black and mouths that's broke, that you got on your credit card and he ain't paying you back. I'm not talking about them type of niggas. I'm trying to get you away from that archetype of a nigga and put you in a place where you understand who you truly are and what your divine connection is, so therefore you can have a better experience with the opposite sex. Okay? So you not no dumb bitch. Once you understand the true nature, because I'm gonna tell you something about this being called God. Oh, that nigga is a vicious jokester. He got jokes. He's a comedian. The most evasive, disappearing, hiding ass nigga that we ever known on the planet is that nigga God. He'll hide forever. Yeah, he gonna hide and just send signs to your ass, good and bad. But they ain't gonna never show up and manifest in the person and say, hey, everybody, here it is. I'm here. I'm coming out now. The world is gonna be a better place. You better go study up. You better go study up. No, maybe go get the book of Job. You better go study up what this God consciousness does. Because that God consciousness have a conversation with the devil and tell the devil, go fuck Job up. Do anything you want to, but just don't kill him, but fuck him up for me. Get out of here. Go read it yourself and tell me what happened. Stop playing. Stop playing. You better understand. You better come to a quick understanding of what your original nature is. It don't require, some of this don't require a participation in a certain lifestyle. It requires understanding. Understanding doesn't require agreement. Understanding doesn't require participation. You got to be able to make that connection, because that's going to start freeing. This is why the book of Proverbs is so big on fucking wisdom and understanding. It's going to start freeing your mind and taking the locks off. And the locks come off literally is not a metaphor, like solely. Like there's literally blockages in our central nervous system that stops us from becoming the most enlightened that we can possibly become. So come to your original nature. Stop fucking around and understand what, as men, we need to understand what masculinity is. That's why I be saying, like, yo, fuck all that Illuminati shit. That as a man, that is the absolute most homosexual shit that you can ever say. So like either you're gonna squash it, you're gonna give us an alternative since we can't squash it, right? Or what? What's the other alternative here? Like, you know, as a man bringing these problems, man, a man ain't supposed to be coming talking about the problem and there's some tyrant and some enemy. How you bring that home? How do you perpetuate that kind of message to the masses of the people? And you wonder why we don't never get nowhere, because we listening to the ones with the biggest voice propagate this fucking fear shit, right? And so as a man, that's not manly. You got to provide a solution to that, bro. Right? Now, I don't really care about getting on a stage and globalizing the motherfucking planet. I don't. Because there has never, me and you was having this conversation, there has never been a state of consciousness where the entire planet was on the same accord. So when you look at the story and that personification called Christ, even that nigga had hated. Damn, y'all hated on JC? This nigga didn't. What the fuck he do? Y'all hated on that nigga? Like, what the hell did he do to get that? Oh, nah, bro. You ain't gonna never not have them. Haters. You ain't gonna never not have them. Cool. So now the priesthoods always move in a little bit of silence. You always gonna be the select few. Yeah, like the Illuminati that's running shit. Okay, create your own thing. Create your own utopia. Go buy your own land. Yeah, do that. Right? Have money coming to you for the rest of your life through generation of wealth because you know how to maneuver in real estate that they ain't stopping you from getting in and telling you, hey, long as you keep your money here and don't cash out, IRS Rule 1031 says we won't tax you on your capital gains. So that $1 million that you made, we ain't gonna take 300,000 or 400,000 since you kept your money and bought some more shit. Go ahead and use that. Don't you know if you got $400,000 and you use that as a 20% down payment, that means 400 times 5. That means you qualify for a $2 million piece of property. So if I take 400,000, pay it to Uncle Sam, it's gone. But this 400,000, if I leverage correctly, times 5, which is 20%, right? That's now $2 million worth of assets that I can get myself into. Stop fucking around, man. We ain't got time to be listening to no fear-based stuff and all this type stuff. So women, you need to identify what it's like to, identify the system, the modality of healing so you can get on your shit. Men, the same damn thing so you can get on your shit, right? And let's make it happen, man. All right, so I hope that answered the question, man. If not, then fuck it. It just didn't, all right?